Hello everybody, I'm Brian Sethurst and welcome back to the culinary adventures of a happenstance chef. Today I'd like to share 5 things that I wish I knew 40 years ago when I started to cook. Number 1, know the recipe and study it. I mean, I like to change recipes up. It's not as easy to do baking as it is to do cooking, but you know, when you get a recipe out of a recipe book, study it before you do it. Just study it, think about it. I like to reorganize my recipes, and you'll see that when I share a recipe, which is I like to put them into steps and I like to put the measurements into steps. So know what you need before, lay it all out in front of you, it'll just make it a lot easier. But then when you look at your steps, if it says combine butter, flour, and sugar, then combine half a cup of butter, quarter cup of sugar, whatever it is, so that you know exactly what you're doing and it's reminded again, because it's always good to double check your measurements. Number 2, know your spices. So anytime you get a spice, and even fresh spices, you want to, like, I really know in my gut, I guess, what thyme smells like. I know what coriander smells like. I know what cardamom smells like. I also know what they taste like. So, you know, the olfactory senses are all linked together. So when you're starting to season something, yes, salt, yes, pepper, but there's so much more you can add, and you begin to learn over time what complementary flavors there are. So if you know the taste that you want out of a piece of steak, you know, I use brown sugar, I use pepper, but sometimes I throw in a little dill. It depends what I'm serving with it. So you want to really know your spices well. That's number 2. What spices do you use that are perfect for what you're doing in the kitchen? Comment below. Okay, the next thing is, and this is the best tip, fry and fry again. Now, it's not if at first you don't succeed, fry and fry again. It's fry and fry again, and this is my learning for French fries. All modesty aside, I make the best French fries. 1, they should be put in the freezer a little bit before you throw them into a fryer. I actually use a deep fryer. I salt them a little bit before I put them in the freezer. When I put them in the fryer, I'm at 375 degrees. I put them in the fryer for like 3 minutes, and then I pull them out and I let them rest. And then I put them back in until they look golden brown. What that happens is I get the crisp on the outside and the soft on the inside. It's something you got to learn to do. You got to learn what feels right for you. But fry and fry again. So that's number 2. If you got a special way...
3.
It's number 3. No, is it number 3?
That was 3. 2 with spices.
This is 40 years ago. What do you expect? Okay. My next one is cornstarch is your best friend. So my secret to excellent fried chicken is when I'm dredging for the 3rd time. So first dredge is flour, second dredge is an egg mixture with spices, third is spices with a little bit of cornstarch. Makes things super crisp. If you want to thicken gravy, there is just so much. So know what the possibilities of cornstarch are, and you notice I have a really big package of cornstarch because I use it a lot. If you overuse it, if you overdo it in recipes, you can taste it and it's gritty. So you want to be really careful to mix it up in cool water first before you add it to anything like that. And it's also great for chicken fried steak. Okay, now where are we, Andrew?
Number 5.
Number 5. Okay, number 5. I call this the supermarket sweep. This is one of my favorite things to do. You know, we have John's markets here, and they're John's International Markets, and there are fruits and vegetables there. I don't even know what they are. I don't even know what they're called. So I look, I buy them, I look on my phone when I'm there, I bring them home and I cook something. So look around your supermarket. Buy something you've never tasted or tried before. There's so many recipes on the internet. Look it up on your phone. See what you can do with it. Buy a lychee nut. Buy something. So if you ever have done this, comment below and tell me what recipe you made from nothing that you found in the store and combined it all. So thank you for joining me today. Like I said before, like the channel, hit the bell if you want to know when the next episode is coming up or when I'm going to cook something challenging. And I appreciate you joining me. Thanks for being here.
Delicious.